Well, we did it. Willem and I dismantled the alder tipi, and he carried all those poles over to a pile at Teardrop Point. And I pulled the tarps and I walked in there. It used to be Willem's garden, and then it became a parking lot at Teardrop Point. And I walked the tarps in past over the tall goldenrod. It must be 4 feet, 5 feet tall. How tall do you think it was, Willem?
I don't remember.
Anyway, so we got it all the tarps over there, and I walked around on it and walked until it was all smashed down and level. And I pulled the other one over and put that, it was a bigger one, I put it further and walked it on and everywhere. And then Willem had brought the 3 huge tipi poles, the cedar poles. And so I put them over there, one with the butt to the left, way into the grass, maybe 6 feet into the tall grass. And it was all the way across. And then the other 2 I put with their butts on the side of Fiddlehead Pond, just at the edge of there's a steep slope, but maybe, 2 feet down or something. I put it right on the edge of that. And I had already untied all the poles over there when they were still at alder tipi, so I tied them up again, lashed them together. So I've got 2 going this way and 1 going that way. And I lashed them over. I could see where I had lashed them before, which is probably about they're 23 feet long, and I lashed them at 19 feet. 2 of them weren't as long, so they were about a foot from the end. So I did that, and then Willem came over, and we brought a chair over, and we stood the middle up on a chair, on the back of the chair. It's a plastic chair, but didn't break it. And then I pushed the one single log. See, what you've got is a pusher and an upside down V. So you're pushing this V, and you stand the V up. And so we moved the chair down the poles a bit as we got it higher, and then we separated them. I pulled one pole off to one side and pulled the other pole off to the other side, and then carried on with the pusher and went all the way until it was standing up. And then we arranged the poles, making sure they were in good places. I have it so that the upside down V is going to be an opening that looks out onto the Fiddlehead Pond. The other 2 sides will be closed in, so it'll be shady in there. Anyway, it's interesting because I'm about to dismantle Beehive Cottage, which is up on the top of the hill at the house. And here I am already erecting a teepee down here, but I'm not moving that one down here. I'm moving that further down the hill where it is. Anyway, so it's now the rope from the lashing is hanging down long way. So now we have all these 2x4s that I used. I had 16-foot 2x4s when we took the tempo. Do you remember the tempo we had over our driveway?
Mm-hmm.
When was that? About 15 years ago?
We had just bought a house, I think.
Yeah. I remember making videos when we had the tempo. The early videos. Anyway, so we had this structure. It was that way and that way and that way. So we had to get the snow off of it. And it was really high so that the truck could get in to empty the septic. We've always had to have them come empty the septic every 3 years or 2 years or something. Anyway, so this is up. And now I'll just take the other poles, walk around and put the poles in. And then comes the walls, I have all the willows down here, so I will weave willow walls again. Unbelievable. And then I guess I'll cover it with grass. Grass seems to be a good thing. Maybe some of the grass that's on Beehive Cottage will come down here. I'll pull the trailer up along the road and I'll take armfuls and toss them down onto the trailer, I guess. I have too much grass up there. The grass went way down the hill and it slid down from the top. It needs to be more on an angle. They probably need to be longer poles. Anyway, I'll deal with that. Maybe I'll get another bale of hay that has, that's useful for this, that the cows won't eat, but I can build with it. That'll be good, won't it? Anyway, so there we have it. You have the latest update. So talk to you soon. Keep smiling. Bye. You can do this at home. Results may differ.